better. It's the first week of September, so it's the first week of the fall semester in college, and the first week is generally supposed to be pretty chill. Like, it's the add-drop period, which means that you go to classes, you meet the professors, hear them talk about the syllabus, about what's the course is going to be about, and you make a decision whether to keep this course or drop it, because you can drop the courses in this period, and next time you can drop a course, it's going to be in end of September, and after that you cannot drop a course. So it's sort of like a big decision that you have to make, because there's no second chances at all. And my advice for any freshman students out there is that see how many classes you can register for. For freshmen, it's usually 19 credits, which means like six classes. Yeah, six classes is the maximum classes that you can register for. And if you think, oh, I only need 5 this semester, so I'm going to register just for 5, don't do that. Register for 6. If you have a limit of 7, register for 7, because after that you can have a choice which class to drop, and you can always drop a class in the first week, but it's hard to register for another class if you have a low amount of classes that you register for. So it's better to just collect classes and then drop them, those that you don't need, rather than like take 4 or 5 and then meet the professor and realize you actually don't want to take their class, but you can drop it because you already have a very low amount of classes you're taking. So I'm very excited for this semester because I'm taking very interesting classes this semester. I'm very excited. I met all my professors. So the first day kind of flew by. Second day was a little bit slower. I tried this famous smoothie that is actually now finally is in Korean convenience stores. I heard that there already were in Japanese convenience stores, but now they're finally rolling them into Korean convenience stores. So you just buy a smoothie, like pre-packaged berries. They have quite a lot of different types, but at the time in that store they only had 2, like a watermelon one and the berry one, so I just chose the berry one. You paid for it first, and then you go to the machine, smoothie making machine, you scan the QR code on your cup, then you just place it and the machine is making your smoothie, which was pretty nice actually. I tried the smoothie before in another convenience store, so I already knew that they were good. So I have a feeling I'm gonna be eating a lot of those smoothies in the foreseeable future. Now, I'm trying to be better with my eating habits. I know that I haven't been good at it. It's just because, college life, you get so busy that you cannot have any space in your brain to think about food. But now I'm trying to be better, I'm eating salads. Here I am eating a salad. Are you proud of me? You should be proud of me because I'm not a fan of salads usually, So yes, chapel hadn't started yet, and if you don't know, Ewha requires you to take chapel credits during the semester. What you don't know, I didn't know that in my freshman year, is that chapel does not start from the first day of the semester and last for the last day of the semester. No. You should go to a chapel website and see the bulletin board that they post with the dates. Usually chapel starts from like a 3rd week of the semester. It goes straight for a couple of weeks up until the midterm season. There's no chapel during midterm season, there's no chapel during final season, and there's no chapel during major holidays, which this semester I'm so excited because Chuseok holiday, which is one of the biggest Korean holidays, it spans for approximately 10 days. So we will have 10 days off, and I'm so excited about that. I'm probably gonna have like online lectures for professors to make up for lost days, but I'm so excited to have 10 days off. Also on October 3rd, which is like the beginning of this big break, Taylor Swift is gonna release her new album, which thank you, Taylor, for doing that on Chuseok. So I will have a lot of days to listen to it. She knows what she was doing. I believe that. She thought about Korea and she was like, yeah, October 3rd, Chuseok is gonna start. I'm gonna release the album on October 3rd. So I'm very, very excited. What's been new is that I got new glasses. I had old glasses, but they broke. They broke quite a while ago, but I just didn't want to spend money on new glasses because usually it's like 100,000 won. Not always that you can get cheaper glasses with cheaper frames, but cheaper frames are just not good looking and cheaper glasses are usually like thicker. If you want like for them to thin out your lenses, if you have a very bad vision, the lenses are usually very thick. So if you want to thin it out or add like a blue light protection, whatever you want, it's gonna cost like much higher. So I just got these very simple ones. For another thing, I have a new bag. If you remember last semester, I had a backpack that I brought from the Ewha store. Unfortunately, it got discolored from the sun, so I had to throw it out. So I bought a new bag. This time I bought something more adult-like. I'm transitioning from backpacks to like shoulder bags. Actually, it's a crossbag. So they do have another that cross thingy that you can add here and it can transform into a crossbag, but now I just wear it like a handbag pretty much. So it's quite huge. Like I have a lot of things that I usually need to carry with me, so I needed a huge bag. If you're interested in getting similar one or just interested in the brand, I'm gonna link to where I ordered it down below in the description. This is how it looks. I added some of my pens. I added the boba goncha bubble tea that I bought last semester. Yeah, it's taro bubble tea, and I also have a little dumpling that my friend Sammy knitted for me. So that's the two things that I have. I'm gonna probably buy something more because it looks kind of like empty right now. Also, you know, I like pins, and I had a lot of pins on my last backpack, but because this is a leather bag, you can't really add pins to a leather bag. But I found the solution. I added it here. So this thing here is pretty useless, like it goes nowhere, so it's just there for the design, I think. So I add two pins here, which is the little characters, like dust characters from Spirited Away, and a little cat, a little black cat in a box stud. And I have some on the back as well. Here, oh my god, it's so deformed. I have pins that I brought from our store. So this on the bottom is a pin in the colors of my college, which is Scranton College, a Department of International Studies. So it's sort of like a thing where people from my department will see this pin and they will immediately know that I am from the same department. So this is like a call sign. And this one is just a regular Ewha pin. So it has a little section here, which is really good because I have a lot of stuff. First thing is my pills that I have to take. Today is Wednesday, so I have one pill to take from Wednesday. It has two compartments, day and night. Next thing I have is my lip products. I have 3 lip products. First one is Burt's Bees lip balm. Moisturizing lip balm pomegranate. I bought it yesterday because Olive Young has a huge sale. It's good. I like moisturizing balms from Burt's Bees, but the pomegranate scent, it smells kind of awful. I can't explain it. It's this artificial scent that is just nauseating, and I can usually look past that, but whatever. I'm gonna recommend the original version of Burt's Bees. This is the best one, the original version. But I just bought it because I thought, oh, you know, it's pomegranate, so it will have a little tint to it, which it does. It does have a little tint, but the smell is just not good. This is the lippy that I had. I bought it a long time ago. It's from Colourgram, and it's the 5th shade Sweet Persimmon. I think I used it up, all of it, because there's literally no product on the application form. But yes, it's a little like glossy lip, fruity gloss tint. Yeah, I really liked the lip tints from Colourgram. Nice. I really like the packaging because it's supposed to be like tanghulu, which also tanghulus are, you can't really find them in Korea nowadays. Like they went out of business, I think. But yes, I used it all up. Nothing here anymore, so I have to throw it away. New lipstick that I bought is this one, Etude House Fixing Tint in the most popular shade Midnight Mauve, which is the 5th shade, and this is literally the most popular lip tint. I used to have these in different colors. I used to have this in blending rose and soft walnut, and I used to mix them up and use it on my lips and as a blush. But this one, I wanted to try something very nude, very like muted, and it's actually on my lips right now. You can't really see it. I don't usually apply the full amount. I just dab and then blend it with my fingers. This is my new lipstick, and I also love how they smell. I can't explain it. They smell warm and edible. This is my first compartment. Now, this video is turning into what's in my bag, but I hope it's interesting because I always love to watch videos like this, like what's in my bag. So first thing in my bag is a bottle of water because I always have to have water. Obviously, the next thing is my iPad. I have iPad 9th generation. 9th generation iPad is still pretty decent. Like, it's the most decent version out there, which is budget friendly. I turned my iPad into a mini laptop. I bought a new case, which here it is. Next thing we have is this Olive Young pouch, which I won for free. So there was this like event going on in Olive Young back in like July, I would say. In big Olive Youngs, I won it in Gangnam branch in COEX Mall. They have like the biggest Olive Young there, and it's sort of an event where you can sign up through a global Olive Young app for the event, and then you can win this pouch for free that came with freebies, testers for a skincare product. I really like this particular one. They had like an orange one that I also want, but I like the white one, and I use it as my period pouch, period essentials. Like, I have some tampons, I have some pads, I have some daily pads, and I also have the thing that I can't live without, which is ibuprofen. Its popular version in Korea is called Ijeon 6. Every girly knows this, and every girly has this. And I also have some band-aids. This is my essential period pouch, and I just like it. I like the size. Like, it fits, everything fits in here perfectly. Next thing I have here is my old wallet. I don't remember when I bought it. I just remember that I bought it from Artbox, and honestly it's pretty good condition. Like, it's a little bit dirty, but I like that it's thick. I don't like card holders because I usually like to have cash on my hands. I like to have some coins, and I don't just like having a card holder. So I like a wallet. I have some cash in here. I also have ibuprofen even in my wallet. Of course, the most important part, I have my student ID. Next thing I have are my headphones, which are Sony XM400. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing the name right, but these are the headphones that I have. I love them. They're so comfortable. They're very good at noise canceling. They have very good sound, and overall, I just like them. I like overhead headphones. I like my AirPods, don't get me wrong. Sometimes, if I'm very sensitive to noise, okay? That's why I almost always use noise canceling headphones pretty much every day. But on days where I really need to concentrate and I'm in a very noisy cafe, because you know cafes in Korea are really noisy, I do the ultimate trick. I put on my AirPods Pro 2nd generation, I think, or 1st generation, I don't remember. But the ones that have a noise cancelling function, I put them on, turn the noise cancelling function, then I put my Sony's on and also turn the noise cancelling function, and the state of silence that I'm in is heavenly. Okay, this is the ultimate trick, because just using these is not enough. Just using these is not enough. Also, using both of them will actually give you a pretty nice noise cancelling. I really like them also because they have a really good battery life. Like, they last me forever. And I put some stickers in it because why not? A little kitty with a punopon in it, hope, camera, capybara, and on the other side it says this playlist, music, a little hamster, and also a capybara. Can't go anywhere without my ultimate combo of headphones. You think I only have 2 headphones in my bag? No, I have 3 pair of headphones, and these ones are wired iPhone headphones. Now, I don't use them a lot, but on days where I have to film a video and I don't have this microphone and I want a good audio, I'm gonna use these ones. And if I'm talking to somebody on the phone, usually my friend, and I need a good audio so she can understand what I'm saying, these are the ones that I will use. Because, not to throw any shade, these are horrible when you're talking to somebody on the phone. The person will not gonna hear a thing. So yeah, that's me. I carry 3 types of headphones in my bag. Is that normal? Tell me. I don't know if it's normal. So I carry my electronics in this pouch that I got, of course, from Ewha store. It is a little Ewha bear with a little Ewha Womans University tag and a little thingy here. It's also a very good size for electronics. Primarily, I have my wired headphones in it. I have a Type-C cord, just like, if suddenly my headphones need some charging, I need this. And of course, I have my iPhone charger. I have iPhone 14, which still uses lightning connector, so this is why I have a lightning one. I can't keep up. Like, why is our phone suddenly use Type-C charger? Like, when did that happen? I was not aware that was a thing. So I'm still lightning girly. This is the one. Next thing I have in my bag is a case of disposable floss. I'm a big flosser. I love to floss, and I feel like if you don't floss, there's a lot of food stuck between your teeth that you can't really get when you just simply brush your teeth. I got this case from Daiso and it was only 1,001. It's pretty good because you open it, you take one piece of floss and you floss your teeth. And also my friends always know that I have floss in my bag, and they always like, do you have floss? Can I borrow some floss? This is it. Next thing I have are just some tissues, and these are Kleenex new sanitizing wipes. They are sanitizing. I love everything sanitizing, and they're pretty good if I need like clean my hands or clean something very briefly. And the last thing I have in my bag is my pencil case, which I got for free from Ewha. It was like in a package for freshman students, and it's so funny to see a lot of Ewha students, and all of them have different variations of the pencil case. So if you are a freshman student of 2024, you probably also have like the blue one, but some students have like the green one, some students have like the purple one, so it's always fun. I just have some simple like pencil, eraser, and like this computer pen. That's pretty much all you need. Oh wait, I have another compartment that I haven't showed you yet. Wait, what I have in this pocket is a mask, obviously, a simple black mask from Daiso. If I'm riding a subway, you best believe I'm gonna wear a mask because the air in the subway is just disgusting. I don't like breathing the air in a public transport, so the mask always goes on. Okay, next thing I have is a stylus. As you know, on iPad 9th generation, they have a stylus from Apple, which is pretty annoying to use because you have to charge it from your iPad, and it was pretty expensive. So I was like, I'm just gonna get a stylus from Coupang. So I got this from Roaring Tech. I don't use it often because nowadays I just don't write handwritten notes, but when I edit on my iPad, I usually use a stylus, or if I need to do like a image or a thumbnail, I will use a stylus. I will also link it down below. if you're interested in it. I really like this one. It's really good. Next thing I have is some eye drops. These are artificial tears because I have very dry eyes, and on the days if I'm wearing contacts, I can't survive without some eye drops. So I always have eye drops in my bag. And next thing I have are snacks, because you can't survive without snacks. I don't have much in my bag right now because the day is finished and I ate all my snacks, but these are oatmeal pastry and these are really, really good. And this is everything I have in my college bag. That's pretty much it. Everything that I wanted to say to catch up with you guys. The first week has been pretty well considering. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're also started your semester, your fall semester, congratulations. I wish you all the luck, all the patience, all the strength to survive the semester, to survive and to thrive. We've got this, okay? You've got this, I've got this, and we've got this. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you're doing okay. I'll see you next time. Bye!